Well, we are down to the final day of the preliminary round of the 2021 World Cup, and in there they have a dead rubber against Namibia. Will it be a dead rubber for Namibia though? Joining me is Sean Qureshi, and Sean, Namibia still have a lot to take away from this World Cup.
Yeah, I was talking about this with a friend earlier. For the associate nations, no match in a World Cup's a dead rubber. I think, any experience at this level that they could gain is a bonus for their future, for the development of cricket in their nation. And I was actually looking into some things about Namibia cricket earlier, and we had spoke about it in an earlier video, but one of the interesting facts was that I was reading about how cricket's slowly been dying over the past 2 decades in Namibia, and this qualification into the Super 12s this year has given a new life to the sport in Namibia.
It's like a vaccination, eh?
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see where now their cricket develops into, and how much they can progress from here.
Yeah, definitely so. But for the Indians, it's their last game. It's a game of academic interest for them, but it's the last game with Virat Kohli at the helm of the T20 team.
Yeah, he's accomplished a lot for the country. Unfortunate they haven't won any major limited over titles, but you got to look at how he's contributed as a player. He's changed the game a lot. We talked about how Gale and Bravo, how they were faces of T20 cricket. Well, he's been a face of cricket, for the greater part of the last decade, and he's made numerous records and has set fitness tones for the games across the world. So, he'll still be around. He'll still be playing some top level cricket, but it's going to be the last time we see him in that sort of role.
Well, we see the West Indies in a situation where they will be planning for the next World Cup. They still have the same coach in Phil Simmons, but for the Indians today, the coaching staff would also say goodbye. And Rahul Dravid, the former Indian middle order batsman, takes over. He comes in with a big reputation. He comes in highly recommended to be the major coach of the Indian team. There is a World Cup in about a year's time, so he will have to hit the ground running.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty smooth transition, especially with a few of those youngsters that he coached at the under-19 level and that he worked with in the National Academy. Being part of the senior setup now, he's going to have a pretty strong bond with most of these players. He was a legend of the game himself. So now it's just about, refreshing himself with these guys, seeing if there's, any changes needed in the squad and just continuing to work with them, It's a mental aspect of the game that just needs to adjust from this World Cup to the next World Cup.
Yeah, definitely so. So we wanted to thank you for being with us here this morning. Remember, later on today, it's India versus Namibia. Stay tuned for more updates.